Quick update on the Diddy trials. And man, almost getting kicked out of your own trial is bananas. Nuts. I'm going to try to say a lot in a little bit of time, so if you want more information and details, go to my YouTube. So yesterday, Brianna Bungalow, who's a stylist and was a good friend of Cassie, finished up her testimony. If y'all recall, she testified to the prosecution that Diddy had her hanging over the balcony on the 17th floor. Now, when it was Diddy's team, the defense team's turn to cross-examine her, they did what they were supposed to do and tried to make it seem like the event never happened and that she was not telling the truth. Diddy's team fired back by showing hotel receipts and plane tickets to show that he was not actually in LA at the time of the alleged incident. Now to the reason Diddy almost got kicked out. People described him nodding his head vigorously at the jury as the defense team was ripping apart Brianna Bungalow's testimony. Now, the judge didn't like that and called Diddy's lawyer to the bench and said that he needed to stop or else he would be permanently removed from the rest of the trial. Now, people are saying that the reason that the judge made such a big deal about this is because it could be seen as intimidating or trying to coerce the jury, which leads me to my next point. I'm going to keep saying this, but the jury is not sequestered, which means that they can go home every day after the trial. And also, Diddy has a history of trying to bribe witnesses to not testify or to do things in his favor. So I personally wouldn't put anything past him. But the prosecution team came back with a text message that was sent to Diddy's chief of staff at the time from Cassie, basically detailing everything that Brianna Bungalow shared happened. She just got the dates wrong. Also, a new victim who was going by the pseudonym Jane was introduced to the trial and the jury yesterday. Something important to note here is that her identity was allegedly leaked on Twitter. And if you remember, all of the victims, with the exception of Cassie, were promised and court ordered to stay and remain anonymous. One of the first things she testified to when she got on the stand is that her and Diddy used to call each other Bert and Ernie, which is insane. Anyway, she was Bert and he was Ernie. She also alleges that one time when they first started dating, Diddy brought up wanting to talk about their fantasies, and in that he introduced the idea of bringing another man into the bedroom. She said she would think about it, and then she got up and went to the bathroom, and when she came back, this man was already on the phone setting up for another man to show up to the room. Crazy. She also brought up the idea of being an OF model, and Diddy said he didn't want that, and so instead he decided to pay her money, a monthly allowance, so that she could sustain her lifestyle without becoming an off model. It's alleged that he would wire transfer her about $10,000 each month for her bills. But she said one day when she told him she didn't want to participate in freak-offs anymore, he said he was going to stop paying her rent. So we'll see what else happens.